Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Metal Complex has an open tag and I decided to respond to it. So this is the knives of past, present, and future. You know, basically the Charles Dickens theme. And I thought it was pretty cool. So we're going to start obviously with past. So this is basically the knives that got me interested in getting into knives. So this is a very cheap boot knife. I think I bought this in a mall in the early 90s. But yeah, I think I was in middle school. And it's pretty dirty because it sits in a drawer and really doesn't ever get used. I mean, I really don't have a need for a boot knife. But, you know, I have it. And it was my first knife I ever bought with my own money. So I kept it. But yeah, there you go. So it is definitely a self-defense tool, and it is not sharp on the edges. It doesn't have to be. I mean, this is for stabbing and puncturing. It is made in Taiwan, and there, I think that's the model number on there. I'm not sure what brand this is. Oh, United, probably United Cutlery. I don't know, but it does have a plastic insert in the sheath, and it does have the little snap retention strap. So yeah, I mean, this is like a polypropylene hard plastic handle, but I thought it was cool at the time. So that is why I got it. I really haven't ever used it for anything, but there it is. That was the first knife I bought with my own money. Another knife that kind of got me interested was this knife. This is my grandfather's pocket knife. He carried this in World War II. He was involved in Battle of the Bulge, and anytime I asked for him to cut something for me, this is the knife he pulled out of his pocket. And that patina is not from me, obviously that's from him. I have sharpened the blade just to make sure it will actually cut, but you know, it's got the standard fare for pocket knife. There's a bottle opener and such, but anyways, yeah, I this is well worn, well used, very sentimental. I will never get rid of this knife until one of my daughters wants one, and maybe when they're an adult, I'll pass this on to them. So, family heirloom now. Set that right there. And then the last one, I think I bought this in high school. So this was actually purchased on a trip that was being carried out by the school. So we actually had a trip where we went out and did some spelunking. And for those of you that don't know what spelunking is, that's basically cave exploring. We did whitewater rafting, rappelling, hiking, a bunch of really fun outdoor stuff, and it was super cool. But we stopped at a gas station, and a bunch of the guys bought knives, and so a friend of mine and I bought this one, and I have had it ever since. I actually have used it today to clear off the snow on the old rat stump here. But yeah, we carried this around while we were hiking on our belts, and chopped down some shrubbery and a little bit of small trees and stuff, and that was super duper fun. I think this was $10 brand new, so this is a very cheap machete, but I actually still use it. I mean, I keep it reasonably sharp, and you know, it works. It chops. It cuts into stuff. Ugh. So yeah, when I'm not using my katana machete, that is the backup. I'm going to show you what I carry most frequently now. So these are the knives of present. So let me get one. Ugh, there we go. So on the weekends, this is my weekend knife. One of them anyways. This is the Benchmade Crooked River. I like big knives. You know, philosophy is you can have a knife that's too small, but you really can't have one that's too big, at least in my opinion. I also carry the Subvert from Spyderco. Love this knife. Works extremely well, and it's pretty. I like that. I also carry my Pro Elia. This is one that I got in that monthly Knife Club box. Very chunky, very meaty, and it cuts really well. nice big grip on it. Love that. So these are kind of the ones that I carry when I'm not going to work. When I'm off or on the weekends, that kind of thing, that is what I do. And now, let me find my knives. Here we go. So you guys have seen this one very recently. This is my giant mouse. So I carry that to work almost every day. I also carry my thresher. I love my left-handed knife. I just don't carry it to work that much because, again, I carry my knife on my right side at work just because the way I put stuff in my pockets. But this is another weekend knife or going out for the evening kind of knife. I use this one quite a bit as well. So those are the knives of Christmas present. So it's hard to show you what the knives of the future are because, by definition, I don't own them yet. These are things that I'm planning on buying. But what I have decided to do is just show you a couple very, very recent acquisitions. Just got these last weekend. So kind of present, but also kind of future, right on the cusp. And what I'm planning to do is buy some more outdoor knives. I've got a couple that I've already acquired that I'm not going to show you just yet because those are going to be a video in and of themselves. We're going to test them out here and see how they perform. But also planning on buying some more Tops knives and some more SE knives. Trying to get some decent stuff here on the channel that will perform out here in the woods. Oh, actually, I forgot another present knife. So I also carry this one on occasion. This is a fixed blade. It actually fits in your pocket. So that pocket clip goes in your pocket. This is a custom knife from JB Customs, and I've shown that on the channel before, but very cool knife. All right, so what did I acquire recently? Well, I got this Almar Auto Sear. For those of you who don't know what SEER stands for, it's survival, survive, evade, resist, escape. Okay, so these are primarily, or were primarily marketed, I guess they still are. Ooh, there goes ice. To the military. And yeah, so these I think were close to $300 new. This one happens to be a first production, as you can see there. It is in 154, so Benchmade steel. These were actually produced by Benchmade. Little known fact, I guess, but yeah, push the button, boom, out it comes. I have seen a couple videos on these where dudes were complaining that the spring broke on them, but I haven't had any issues with this one, but I've only had it for a week, so I don't know, and I really haven't played with it that much. There's no jimping on it, but it does lock your hand in nice with those, with the thumb ramp and then the 2 finger cutouts there. So it actually is pretty comfortable. Anodized aluminum for the handle, so nothing super special there, but it works. Pocket clip is not deep carry. I would like to see that. I've seen other ones where it kind of wraps around the end of the handle, but I guess on these first productions they didn't do that. But it is nice. It is a USA made knife, good steel, good action on that auto. So anyways, I picked that up just for the heck of it, I guess. And then another one, I got the Spyderco Tropin, or Topin. What is it, Tropin? So another one I just got was the Spyderco Tropin. It's this guy. I just love the blade shape on that. I like that upswept blade, kind of like a Persian style. You got the cutout there at the top for the Emerson style opening, so this catches on the back of your pocket as you're pulling that thing out, and it opens it right up. That does work pretty well. The compression lock is a little weird though, because as you're holding it, the flipper gets in the way, so you actually can't close it all the way just by holding the compression lock. So I will demonstrate again. When you hold that, it hits your thumb right there. So that I'm not a super fan of, but most time when you open it, it's going to be during deployment, and then when you close it, it's just going to be like that, I guess. But I really like these polished G10 handles. You do have some cutouts there, some skeletonization. It's very, very light, and yeah. I can't even remember what blade steel this is. Oh yeah, S30V. Yeah, right there. S30V. So pretty good, actually very good blade steel, and made in Taiwan. Good stuff. So this is a new one. Let me just show you the size comparison here with the Subvert. So smaller, but not by much. Blade length is almost the same. It's really the girth of the handle there. I mean, you can really see it here when we turn it to the spine. So, and you can also see that blade stock is thinner than on the Subvert. But we'll do a separate review of this one probably. But these are basically the two knives I've most recently acquired. I guess I could put that up there. And then, like I said, we're going to get some tops. We're going to get some Essies. I'm going to do some more budget blades, obviously, because I love doing that. And the reason why, as you can tell, is because I started with budget blades, which are now off the screen for you. But, yeah, they still hold a special place in my heart. I like doing the $5 Friday Night Knife. Got a couple budget fixed blades that we're going to beat on out here and see how they do. And, yeah. All right, I don't want to make this too long. It's probably already too long. So I will see you guys next time. We're going to be doing some more unboxings, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.